Hi all, welcome back to our channel. Today we will see how to manage deferred revenues in Odoo 15 accounting. So deferred revenues are unearned revenues and these are the payments made in advance by the customers for products yet to deliver or services yet to render. So these payments are currently a liability for the company and the company cannot report them on the current profit or loss statement, and it will be effectively earned in the future. So these future revenues must be deferred on the company's balance sheet until the moment in time they can be recognized at once or over a defined period on the profit and loss statement. For example, we sell a laptop for a 5-year extended warranty for $500, and we already received the money, but we haven't earned it because we cannot mark them as our revenue. Therefore, we post this new income in a deferred revenue account and we decide it to recognize it on yearly basis. Like here you can see I'm recognizing it for 5 years, and each year for the next 5 years, $100 will be recognized as the revenue. So in Odoo 15 accounting, this deferred revenue is handled by spreading them in multiple entries, which are automatically created and then posted periodically. So for managing deferred revenues, first we need is to configure some accounts. So first we need an income account for recognizing the revenue. So here when you filter by income, you can see I've already created a revenue account. You can see the type is income. Then we need a deferred revenue account. So here you can see I've already created a deferred revenue account where our future revenues will be posted. So you can see the type of the account is current liability because currently it's a liability for a company. So transactions must be posted on this deferred revenue account rather than on the default income account. So after configuring the accounts, you can set account for your products. So here, if I open products and search for warranty, you can see I've already configured a product warranty 8 years, and you can see the product type is service and invoicing policy is prepaid, and I've set a sales price for this warranty 8 years. Now here under accounting, you have the option to add income and expense account for your product. So here I'm going to set the deferred revenue account as a default account. So the prepayment will be posted on this deferred revenue account. So this way you can set the deferred revenue account for all the products of which the income must be deferred. Then in Odoo, we have an option to configure deferred revenue models. So can create deferred revenue entries in a faster way when you configure models. So here let me create a deferred revenue model, extended warranty 8 years. And here we can choose a number of recognition. So I'm setting it for 8 years. You can also set the recognition for months. Then if you want to recognize your revenue the most accurately possible, then you can enable this checkbox, that is pro rata temporis. So with this feature, the first entry on the revenue board is computed based on the time left between the pro rata date and the first recognition date rather than the start date of the fiscal year. Now here we can choose a revenue account, that is account used to recognize revenue. So let's choose the already created revenue account. Then we can choose a deferred revenue account to record the deferred income, that is our future income. Then journal. So I'm setting it as miscellaneous operation. And you can link analytic account or tag with this deferred revenue model. After that, you can save the model. Now let's open our deferred revenue account. Here you can automate the deferred revenue. So you can automatically create deferred revenue entries. So for that, you can either choose create in draft if you only want to create draft entries, or you can create entries and validate it automatically. For that, you have to choose a deferred revenue model. So I'm choosing extended warranty 8 years. Now let's open a sales module and create a sale order. Like if a customer came and purchases a product, computer, and here we can add service for the product, warranty 8 years. So you can see the total price for the service product warranty. So now let's confirm the sale order. And here you can see we can deliver the product to customers. So I have delivered the product computer to the customer Deco Edit. But I haven't delivered the service yet. You can see the delivered is 0. Now we can generate invoice for the customer. For both the computer and the service, because for service we have set the invoicing policy as prepaid, so customer can make prepayment. Let me remove this tax. So you can view all details related to the service like the asset values, current values, then the depreciation method. So here you can see the first recognition date is December 31st. This is set according to the fiscal year. So we can make changes to this deferred revenue by clicking on set to draft. And here, if you want to enable pro rata temporis, you can enable this and change the recognition date. So you can see it is set as an invoice date, invoice creation date. So we disable this and you can view the accounts, then the existing depreciation schedule. So this section is used to handle the depreciation details from another software. That is, in case of an import of depreciation detail from another software, you might need to use this to have a right depreciation table report. So here we can add the depreciation amount that was already depreciated and the existing depreciation count and the first depreciation date. So if we have that, we can add it from here. Then here we have a revenue board. So here we can see the deferred revenues entry automatically generated with all journal entries in draft mode. And they are then posted one by one at the right time until the full amount of the income is recognized. So here we can view the revenue date, recognition date for each year. You can see it is 31st December for each year. And for each year, you can see how much revenue is recognized, then the cumulative revenue, then the revenue for next period. So none of these entries are posted. And if you have any related sales, that also can be added here. So we already related sales, you can see the details. And if you have any other, you can add that from here. And if you have any posted entries, that also can be viewed from here. So you can see we have 0 posted entries, and these will be posted automatically at the accounting date. And you can also manually post them when you disable this option. Then we can click on confirm. Then if you want to modify the revenue, you can click on modify, and you have to specify the reason why you are modifying this, and you can change the number of depreciation, depreciable amount, then the non-depreciable amount. And you can also find option to save the model. So that's how we create deferred revenue from a customer invoice. Now we can also manually create a deferred revenue. So when you click on this, you can say form where you can provide deferred revenue, and you can add the other details. And above you can view the existing deferred revenue models. So if you choose one, you can see all the details added inside the model is pre-filled here. So it's that simple and faster to create revenue entries. And you can also filter this model by account. Like if you choose a right revenue account and deferred revenue account, you can see that model is filtered. Now here, when you open reporting inside the balance sheet, so here from the balance sheet, we can view the future revenues. So when you unfold the current liabilities, you can find the account deferred revenue, and there you can view the future revenue posted on the account. So that's how we manage deferred revenue in Odoo 15 accounting.